Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I wanted to show you guys this Muscle Machines vehicle that I kind of dug up from my collection of diecast vehicles. Lately, I haven't been able to find some Hot Wheels or Matchboxes actually in the store, so I just wanted to kind of show you guys something that I have in my collection and show you a little bit of details of this thing. I haven't looked at it in a while, but let's take a closer look at this and see what's so cool about this vehicle. So, like I said, this is a Muscle Machines vehicle. I don't even know if this brand is still around. I don't think I've seen it on the shelves, but correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's in other stores, but it looked like they were either sponsored or they're advertising for Import Tuner, which was a magazine. And that one, I don't even know. I haven't looked at magazines lately on the shelves, but I wonder if that's still around or not. But Import Tuner was a really popular import kind of magazine that was like in the 2000s, I believe. Because if you look at this Muscle Machines card, it looked like it was dated in 2002. And you can see it right here, copyright 2002. So I believe I got this around that time. You can see all the other vehicles that they had at the time, like a 2000 Civic, Ford FR 200, a RSX, a Subaru WRX, a Skyline, and then in the release C, it was like another Toyota Supra. I don't remember which release this is because it shows up right here again on a release D. So I'm not sure which one I have. Let's see if there's any kind of clue or anything. But yeah, it doesn't have like the case number, kind of like how Hot Wheels are and stuff like that. But it is a 1/64 scale. So it's supposed to be like kind of like Hot Wheels size. It looks kind of bulky since it's like wide body and everything, but it shows it's a 97 Toyota Supra. You guys probably pretty much know what a Supra is from Fast and the Furious, and with Hot Wheels releasing it and everything with all the different molds and stuff like that. And there's a kind of like a magazine cover that was like added to the package. I've never opened one of these things up, but I think it's just like a kind of a card that shows a picture of one of the Import Tuner magazines and stuff. But let's take a closer look at the vehicle itself. This one is painted in a pearl white. I do like the paint job. I can't really tell if the tires are rubber or plastic. They almost look like they are rubber from how they look like. So, I mean, the paint is really good. It has this pearl white to it. It's not like a flat paint and stuff like that. There's a lot of sponsors on the side. So Supra on the side. Ibachi, hopefully I'm saying that right. It's the spring shock company, I believe. I can't really read the other names. But there's random sponsors. You know, Yokohama's the tire company. And then McGuire's is a, wax and polish kind of thing. And you got the Nitrous Express, the NX, which is the nitrous bottle and everything. Let's see what is interesting about this vehicle. Here is something really, really interesting. For you guys who know Supras, there wasn't a sunroof for a Supra. It's either a Targa top where the whole roof comes off, or it was a hard top. So it's kind of incorrect, I believe. But if you guys know that there was a Supra that was had a sunroof, I don't think they did that for at least the U.S. I don't know in Japan if they had that or not. But I always known as Supras as being a hard top or a Targa. And let's see. Let's take a look at the engine bay. The cool thing about these Muscle Machines is they can open up the hood, and very shiny chrome engine bay. And I think it simulates the engine bay somewhat well. It's hard to really tell all the little details and stuff. It's very chromy and not super detailed, where you could tell that it's 2JZ, and I believe in the far end of it where it's all chrome, it's supposed to be the turbo, but it just looks like a log of like chrome. That's about it. So it's not super perfect on the engine, but it is an inline six, so you can kind of see it going straight down the engine bay. And let's see what other details. You got the headlights kind of painted with the headlight shape, like that's how it is for on a Supra. You got the intercooler that says NX across, like kind of like logo and stuff. Big huge bumper, custom bumper and everything. So it's supposed to be a wide body. You know, it's funny, you look at it, the wheels are kind of like recessed in. So, you know, in a normal car, they would have it a little bit more out so it doesn't look so funny. Yeah, it is a wide body, but you want to have like wider tires, you know, for a normal car. Not for a normal car, but like in real life, people would pull out the wheels a little bit further out than just recess. You got the big spoiler, not the original Supra spoiler. You know, this is kind of like a racing one. And then looking at the back, the taillights are painted, and it's correct with the taillights, you know, with the turn signals and the brake light and the backup light. They even have the Toyota and then the emblem and the Supra going across the hatch and everything. Let's see, what does the license plate says? APC, and then we got the big exhaust, the chrome exhaust. And look at the bottom. There is a little bit more detail. You can see the exhaust and like the muffler. You got a sway bar painted in blue, and you can see the transmission kind of bottom part, and then more suspension stuff kind of painted in blue. Very cool. The tread actually has like tread. You know, if you can kind of see it. Try to focus on it. It's a while ago I noticed there was like kind of texture to the tread, so. It might be rubber. It's kind of cool. So they do add a lot of detail to this thing. So what do you guys think of this Toyota Supra? Do you notice anything that's kind of funny or standing out? Oh, I forgot to talk about the interior. You can see it is a American version of the Supra because it's a left-hand drive. You can see the steering wheel being all red and stuff. You got the seats is kind of like black with red, yellow highlights and everything, like the seat belt. Looks like the dash, if you can kind of see it, it's like black, and then you can see the yellow on the airbag area. Interesting. And the back seats are all yellow, so like the whole back seats is all yellow. So it's HKS in the window. You got subwoofer and an amp in the back. So, you know, they made it really extreme. And on the spoiler, it says Muscle Machine. So it's kind of a wild version of the Toyota Supra. And I think that's what Import Tuner does sometimes with vehicles. It's very interesting. But it's kind of cool to bring this out of my my collection just to look at it again. One of those, you know, back in the 2000s when they made like pretty wild looking vehicles from Import Tuner. But yes, do you guys have any comments about this vehicle? Do you guys have it? Was there any other versions that you have or know about that was pretty cool? I can't remember why, or maybe just because it's one of the few Toyota Supras that I found back then and I just decided to buy it. Or I think back then I did like white color vehicles, so I grabbed this. It just stood out to me. But I think they did make a bunch of other colors. So if you guys have it in your collection, if you have any comments about like this vehicle, or if you have any interesting facts about it from Import Tuner, let me know. And if you guys, I don't know, I'm just wanting to show you guys this vehicle. So just leave me any comments. I don't mind. Like, I want to see your opinion about this vehicle with something. If you saw it, would you buy it and stuff like that? But anyways, remember to like this video if you have any friends that like Supras and maybe they're curious about muscle machines. Let them know and let them watch this. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I have a bunch of other vehicles or a bunch of other videos about vehicles and stuff like that. And hopefully in the future, there's going to be more videos on some peg hunting, some new Hot Wheels or new Matchbox. But right now, it's kind of slow. So I just wanted to show you guys this vehicle that I have in my collection. So thanks for watching, and happy hunting out there.